Hi guys, let us review Lesson 3, Prevention and Control of Diseases and Disorders Communicable. Let's start with infection. What is an infection? An infection is a condition in which pathogens such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoans enter the body and multiply. The infection may result to tissue injury and even progress into a disease. Once pathogens invade the body, infection occurs. Pathogens are disease-causing microorganisms. When a particular pathogen enters the body, the immune system comes to work. The immune system sees the pathogen as an invader, so it will try to get rid of it or fight the foreign invader. Pathogens work in different ways which may result to diseases or illnesses. They may kill cells and tissues in the body outright. What are the stages of infection? Incubation stage, prodromal stage, acute stage, declining stage, convalescent stage. Again, what are the stages of infection? Incubation stage, prodromal stage, acute stage, declining stage, convalescent stage. Incubation stage is the time between the exposure to a pathogen and the appearance of symptoms. Prodromal stage is the time when the signs and symptoms of a disease start to appear. During this stage, the body reacts to the presence of pathogen. Acute stage is the period when the disease is at its peak and the signs and symptoms can be clinically used or tested to diagnose the disease. Declining stage is the period when symptoms start to subside and the severity of the disease declines. The patient feels an improvement but still can't return to doing normal activities. Convalescent stage is the stage in which the symptoms of the disease begin to fade and the patient recovers his or her health strength. Leading causes of morbidity and mortality in the Philippines. What is morbidity and mortality? Morbidity refers to the disease rate, state or the quality of being unhealthful of an individual. Again, morbidity refers to the disease state or the quality of being unhealthful of an individual. It is also a term used to describe how often a disease occurs in a specific area. Mortality refers to a condition of being subject to death. This may also refer to the number of deaths in a population. Common communicable diseases. What is common communicable disease? Communicable disease or infectious disease refers to any illness that can be passed or transmitted from one person to another, directly or indirectly, or through carriers called vectors. Its potential to spread poses a danger to large population. Epidemics or pandemics may result if the spread of a certain disease will not be controlled. Epidemic refers to the rapid spread of infectious disease to many people. A pandemic occurs when there is a global disease outbreak. What are the ways of transmission or spread of communicable disease? Direct transmission, indirect transmission, airborne transmission, vector-borne transmission. Direct transmission, this is done through direct person-to-person contact, such as kissing, touching, blood transfusion, or sexual intercourse. Indirect transmission, this occurs when the pathogen is transferred from one person to another, indirectly, such as by touching objects which serve as temporary reservoir of the pathogen or fomites, or inhaling tiny droplets released by an infected person through sneezing, talking, or coughing. Airborne transmission, this occurs when pathogens such as viruses or bacteria are transferred from one person to another. Vector-borne transmission, this occurs when pathogen is being transferred through carriers. What are the common communicable diseases in the Philippines? This is acute respiratory infections, pneumonia, bronchitis, influenza, tuberculosis, dengue. Again, the common communicable diseases in the Philippines: acute respiratory infections, pneumonia, bronchitis, influenza or flu, tuberculosis, dengue. Prevention of communicable diseases. Good personal habits guard you from pathogens and prevent you from acquiring or spreading infectious stages. So remember the WASH camp. W stands for wash your hands regularly. A. Avoid sharing personal belongings. S. Stay and rest at home when sick. H. Handle and prepare food hygienically. C. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. A. Avoid touching animals that may bring diseases. M. Make sure you get vaccinated. P. Properly disinfect and clean surfaces like toilet, bowls, and sinks. Again, remember the prevention of communicable diseases, WASH camp. Aside from WASH camp, we actually have our own defenses against infection. These are classified as follows. Defenses. Under defenses, mechanical and biochemical. Under biochemical is natural immunity and acquired immunity. Under acquired immunity, active acquired immunity, artificially acquired immunity, and passively acquired immunity. Mechanical defenses are skin, mucous membranes, respiratory and gastrointestinal tracts, tiny hairs and cilia, earwax, and even tears serve as mechanical defenses. Biochemical defenses, these refer to the body's immune system to fight against a specific type of bacterial, viral, or fungal infections. So that's the end of our third mid-quarter exam review. So just remember the following: the stages of infection, what are the ways of transmission or spread of communicable diseases, morbidity, mortality, and the prevention of communicable diseases, WASH camp.